very young age, Garrett Leatham fostered an affinity for athletics. As the son of Paul and Tracy Leatham and the brother to Courtney and Bailey, Garrett was often found on the playing field. As a child, he played football, basketball, soccer, and baseball, but when he entered high school, Garrett's passion for football and basketball outweighed the others. Garrett's drive and work ethic molded him into a 3-year varsity quarterback and basketball center at Middle Creek, and during his career, he left his imprint on both programs. As a quarterback, Garrett was named to the All-Conference team for his junior and senior seasons. He earned first-team All-Area and first-team All-State as a junior, and he was named the All-Area Offensive Player of the Year his senior year. Garrett made his mark in the Middle Creek record books as he holds the school record for passing yards, attempts, completions, and touchdowns, both in a season and over a career. His performance on the gridiron also placed him in the NCHSAA record books, ranking in the top 10 in North Carolina history in passing yards in a career with over 9,000 yards.
Latham drops back in the shotgun. He's going long. He's got Kevin Jones open. Kevin Jones catches the ball. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. The Kevin Jones scores a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen.
He tied it up right here.
That was about a 96-yard touchdown pass there by Garrett Leatham. That was a big play to Kevin Jones. That's a Middle Creek touchdown, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
With 3:53 left in the game, Middle Creek goes out 22-14. That's Garrett Leatham to John Moore for about a 16-yard touchdown. Latham snaps, looking, going long. He's got Kevin Jones
wide open.
Oh, and he hits him, and he's going to the house. That's going to be a 49-yard touchdown pass from Garrett Latham to Kevin Jones.
That is huge, as Latham is excited, jumping all over big man Robbie Walsh right there.
Latham enjoyed the most team success during his junior season, when the All-State quarterback led his team to the most wins in a season and the farthest playoff game that Middle Creek had seen at that point in time, when the Mustangs went 12-2 and lost a heartbreaker in the third round to Harnett Central 14-8.
What you had was a young man who enjoyed the game of football, was a student of the game of football. Every year he'd come back better than he was the year before, and he was a guy who never was satisfied at being the best player at his position. He always wanted to be better. We had a play card and had all the plays on there, had wristbands that matched, that coordinated with it, so we could call a play. And so sometimes I knew what I wanted to call, but I couldn't find it on the play card. And I would just tell Garrett, say, hey, I want to run X cross. He knew it right off the top of his head. And it was crazy. He knew the whole card, even I switch it up sometimes. And so it just showed how much he was a student of the game to me. He took time to know our whole system inside and out when other players didn't.
On the hardwood, Garrett was also very successful while playing center for the Mustangs. He was named to the second-team All-Conference team his senior year, and he stamped his name in the school record books for basketball as well, ranking third in school history in career rebounds with 503, third in career blocks with 127, and fourth in career field goal shooting percentage at 51%.
Garrett's senior year stands out to me more than any other because his senior year we won the conference, and it was his attitude where he believed that we were going to be the best. From day one, he came off the football field and was extremely positive with all the younger players and just carried the confidence that he developed on the football field over onto the basketball court, and honestly had one of the great senior years in school history. And he was the type of kid that when he set his mind to doing something, he did it. Well, the one play that stands out, we were at Athens Drive, and Garrett got a long pass from Leon Hargrove and took one step off of 2 feet and dunked the ball one hand, and I had never even seen him dunk the ball in practice. And I think my reaction, along with the rest of the teams, and I think on Garrett's face too, I saw a huge surprise, but it just kind of went along with kind of the feel-good story of that 2011 championship team.
Garrett was also an outstanding student, being named to the academic all-conference team all 4 years of high school in both football and basketball. And he was a weekly featured host on the Mustang Newscast segment of Cooking with the Quarterback.
Welcome back to this week's episode of Cooking with the Quarterback. I don't want to get my hands dirty. These are my money makers. You know, your pan's gonna typically get some scratches and blemishes on it, just like your helmet after trucking dudes on Friday night. After putting it into the pan, you just get your ever so trusty spatula and mash it down into the ground like we do our opponents on Friday nights. Look at that. Touchdown, baby. I need somebody to chest bump.
Garrett's record-setting high school career provided him with an opportunity as an invited walk-on to play football at North Carolina State University. As a quarterback for the Wolfpack, he worked with current NFL quarterback Mike Glennon and recent Wolfpack starter Jacoby Brissett. After his freshman season, Leatham earned a scholarship for the duration of his career at NC State. And as a Wolfpacker, he was twice named to the Dean's List, and he was elected to be a member of the team's leadership council as voted on by his teammates. In 2015, Garrett earned his undergraduate degree in accounting with a concentration in financial analysis, and decided to continue his education by enrolling in the master's program at NC State. He will earn his master's this May and begin working in the finance department at Cisco in the fall. This spring will also be a special time for Garrett as he will marry his college sweetheart Emily, a young man that will forever be remembered in Middle Creek athletics lore, on the field and on the hardwood, and an individual set to take on the financial world. Our first member inducted into this year's class of the Middle Creek Athletic Hall of Fame, Garrett Leatham.